Hello people and welcome to the Organised Nonsense podcast. My name is Kevin Smith and I am here with Sean Reidy and Christian Broderick. As always.
Are you really?
I mean I'm not in meat space with you. I mean you're off and everywhere else.
Yeah, well, once again, does Navan count as a place?
Just about.
Not so certain. Have we had weeks?
Did we?
I'd hope so. Otherwise we have nothing to talk about.
We're very existential today. Should we just have an hour-long discussion about existentialism?
I could probably do that.
I mean, we have fuck all else to talk about.
And we have 6 year in about a few weeks.
No, so, fair.
So we are the most nihilistic right now.
Mm-hmm. I started something this week. I didn't get too far into it, but I'm gonna try do a 120-star run of Mario Galaxy finally.
I take it that's everything, isn't it?
Yeah. Technically 240 is everything because you got to do it all again as Luigi for 100%.
I wouldn't consider that like that small. The small thing at the end, I wouldn't consider that worth it at all. Fucking Galaxy 2 is much worse.
Yeah, definitely. I started on Thursday and I'm up to 51 stars, I believe. Moving nice enough, you know. It's one of my favorite games of all time for a reason. It controls great. It still looks as good as it did when it came out, unbelievably. Like Nintendo know how to make a game not age. With maybe the exception of Twilight Princess. It is just one example of a medium, you know? Every part of it's there. It controls tight, looks great, sounds great. It's even got what scant traces of story it has are pretty good. You know? It's alright.
Well, in terms of Mario Galaxy in itself, I don't have a Wii anymore, so I can't go back to it.
Yeah.
But even then, I wouldn't feel too obligated because just of how much more linear it is, you know?
Yeah, it is.
I prefer linear games.
I mean, I say that, but I say that, but I unapologetically like Crash Bandicoot. But
I am definitely glad that Odyssey is what it is, rather than another one of those. But I like both styles an awful lot. So
yeah, I seem to be the one guy who's like, give me another Mario 3D World instead of Mario 64.
Well, I mean, there are 4 of those linear 3D Marios, and there are 2, soon to be 3, of the more open ones. So, you know, there are those games. They do exist.
Wait, what are you talking about? I thought it was just, isn't 64 like the only open one?
Well, Sunshine's pretty open.
Yeah, I heard this.
Apart from the secret course.
The secret course is just like...
Yeah, Secret Course is just Beta Galaxy, but
but
the rest of it is pretty open.
I mean,
maybe change a little more.
When I say open, I mean you can get one thing before the other, whereas in Sunshine you have to do everything in sequence.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, it does get a little more particular.
That's what I.
But it still doesn't give you some great direction. It is still just. And I'm looking forward to that structure that Odyssey seems to have, with just, hey, here's a world.
Do whatever.
Do whatever, and you'll probably get a moon for it. Who knows?
I'm hoping I can beat it in the space of a week. I know I can't, but like...
I mean, you need 60 stars to beat Mario generally, and I'm up to 50 in 3 days with Galaxy, and I haven't played it that much. Like, it hasn't been non-stop or anything. Yeah, I think that'd be manageable. Like, not going for 100%, but you could definitely beat it in that week.
I'd go for 100% in a heartbeat with that kind of thing.
Yeah, I
can't help it.
It's the type of game that I would want to come back on 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like, I just want to play through it all first.
Like when I was a kid, when I played like Jack and Daxter or Mario 64, when I beat Jack and Daxter, I didn't go for everything at first because back then I some of them I didn't want to go out of my way for, so I just left them there. Nowadays, I'm an OCD maniac, and I will go after every single tiny little thing, no matter what, except in open world games. Like Mario 64s and the Jack and Daxters, the Collectathon, what have you, or it's built for that.
Yeah, whereas
open world games just have tiny little things in random locations.
Dogs, maybe.
Yeah, like no, not that kind of thing. Like not your Breath of the Wild go after every Korok type shit.
Yeah, I think Reidy, how many Koroks did you find like not actively looking for them?
I don't know, maybe like 20. I didn't actively look for them at any point.
Neither did I. I think I got
less than 20.
Yeah, I might have gotten about 10 if we're stretching it.
Yeah. Less than 20 is a pretty liberal. Like, I'd say a lot less than 20.
None. You saw the first one and you just walked over it.
Yeah. The game lets you be free with your actions like that. I was talking about Breath of the Wild again the other day.
It doesn't seem like my type of thing. So
well, it wasn't my type of thing either. So
yeah.
Like I liked the shrines a lot. They were great, but then I stopped being able to find them.
Yeah, like
and then and like that was 40 hours in, and I see people playing it for 250 hours on my friends list, and I'm like, what?
No.
It was the only game he had.
Wait, did you beat all the shrines?
No, Jesus Christ, no.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant for a second.
No, I just stopped being able to find them, and I didn't want to look at a map. You know, it's. I really feel like I missed something with that game, and it annoys me. But what are you gonna do? It's a fucking terrible ending, and I don't want to go back to it as a result. Where were we there?
I mean, I probably won't. I probably won't replay it, but at the same time, I might, because at the moment there's fuck all else to play on the Switch.
Hey, I thought you said you loved Shovel Knight. I thought you said you loved Shovel Knight.
I mean, yeah, I love Shovel Knight. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But like, I don't want to play it 4 times a year.
Hey, that's not what a real Switch fan would say.
You say that, but Christian's fucking going out here playing Persona 3 twice a year.
Shut up. Well, no, I played it. Did my female road happen this year?
Have you played it 3 times the past year?
No, I only
played it 3 times in the past.
I played Persona 3 back when I played Persona 4, so that would have been 2016, 2015.
I just sworn that was like this time last year.
I think my female route might have happened this year. I can't exactly remember when.
Your female route?
Yeah, the superior route, I'd like to point out. I can no longer deny that the female route is so much better. It really is.
Yep,
and
that's a real quote, everybody.
Yeah, because the female... No, in Persona 3, I wouldn't say real life because it's much harder. But,
Okay, let's move away from this topic.
That's not sexist.
That's not a controversial statement. That's
just saying it's harder to beat... I'm not going to get into this, but...
We're just respecting women here.
Yeah, we're respecting women.
What do you gotta do to us?
You don't respect women again. You don't respect...
I'm just saying that we ain't that type of podcast. At least not yet.
We can get there. We can get there.
If we try. But like I love that the Siege Man artwork that was released on that random thing you retweeted.
Yeah,
that was very good. It's so weird though, like because I'm playing 2006 Siege, and then I saw like the protagonist in that artwork, and it's so much better.
Yep. Oh well.
I love it when he gives the P5 protagonist blue hair.
I started the recently translated JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 book called The Book.
Oh, the Rohan book.
No, the book.
Oh.
It's called The Book.
Oh, is it like a novelization?
It's a sequel book, not written by Araki. And it's... I don't have a clear picture of what exactly it's about, but like...
How far in are you?
It's the winner of 2000. I'm a chapter in it. There are four huge chapters with like a load of little sub-chapters that are like the length of chapters in a normal book. I don't know why it was formatted like that. Maybe it's a Japanese thing. And the base premise seems to be it's the winter of 2000.
Winter of 2000?
Yeah. 2000 is our winter, and there are murders happening in Mario again, because of fucking course they are.
Yeah, I love it when something... You see, that's just the thing with like fucking sequel novelizations, is that they're just retreads.
Well, it isn't a retread.
No, they could do... They could do...
it's a very different sort of killer. Like, it immediately goes into the killer.
But it's still killer. It's like, what was it? It's like, it's the equivalent of Persona 4. Oh, the Midnight Challenge is back on, guys. No.
Yeah, but it was different, though.
Yeah, but that's the same thing here. It's murders, but it's different, though.
And this, so far, the book has been way more from the, who I assume is the killer. I'm not actually certain yet. Everything is pointing to him being the killer, from his perspective, rather than... like, Josuke hasn't even appeared yet. It's just been Rohan and Koichi vaguely looking into this murder because they saw a cat covered in blood walk past them after Rohan was drugging a bunch of cats because one of them stood on his manga.
What?
It's Rohan.
Rohan's best character, guys. Really doesn't kill little children in his spare time.
No, cats.
No, but he does kill little children in his spare time.
Sometimes, yeah.
So what? Not even going to get into this argument with you.
There was a line in the middle of the book, and the direct quote was, "Could there really be a man who remembers how many breads he has eaten in his life?"
That's the entire reason you read it.
No.
I mean, could you blame him? I'd read a book about Rohan tasting bread.
It's not Rohan who's remembering all the bread he's eaten in his life. But of course, we only have the true answer to that question. Yeah. I forgot.
Hello, Mask.
Part 5 probably being announced in either the next 24 hours or never.
I'll stick with never.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I don't think because how many times have we been fucking like you in particular. Part 5's gonna get announced here. Part 5's gonna get announced here. Part 5's gonna get announced here. Part 5's gonna get announced here.
It's like what's it called? It's like in with Mother 3.
I haven't said anything about it since the fucking Part 4 concert, which was like 6 months ago. Because there's been nowhere else to announce it since then. And the JoJo Fest... The JoJo 30th anniversary... Oh, yeah, I did. The JoJo 30th anniversary... Yeah, the JoJo 30th anniversary festival is on right now.
Oh,
a friend of mine was there for a day. There was like a kiosk where they would hand you... Like, coming in, they would hand you your ticket, and you would give the ticket in, and it would play a fucking... Like, they would give you, like, a part of the ticket, and you would hand the ticket into the kiosk, and then it would play a fucking crazy diamond sound effect. and it gives back the full ticket, which is really dumb, and I'm glad they did that.
I just got it. It took me a second to get it.
Yeah. I hope it's announced tomorrow, but I. Oh no! I just remember
Jojo dancing all night.
Gonna cannibalize the news for a second here with the saddest piece of news that I forgot to put on the docket because I clearly blocked it out.
What?
Top Team Epic, the anime, has been postponed to January 2018. It's a truly gruesome state of affairs.
When was it supposed to come out? September?
October.
So it's just being delayed till the next season.
Yeah, but that's 3 months.
Whatever. Anything that happens after August is inconsequential to me anyway.
Yeah, me and Christian aren't going to have time for anything after August.
Yeah.
Well, realistically speaking, I'm probably going to break that rule and play video games anyway, but much less anyway.
Kevin, you know about the anime. Is there fucking any chance at all that Part 5 could be in October? Like, if they announce it tomorrow or today, whenever? Time zones? Because I feel like that seems a little quick from announcement to premiere in 2 months.
If it was like a 12 episode or maybe even a 24 episode thing, then yeah, it would be conceivable. But no, I don't. I definitely don't think so. If it's because Part 5 is almost as long as
volume shorter. Is a volume shorter than Part 4.
Yeah. I do feel that there's a lot of fat that could be trimmed in Part 5 though.
The anime will do well.
Yeah. If previous similarly formatted,
I don't
actually Part 5's like
I don't know about this.
Pretty fight heavy. So, like, as opposed to Part 4, which is a lot more... Part 5 is faster paced than... So, like, maybe they could go for... I don't know. Maybe not 39, but, like... Maybe not 23, you know?
Well, you said it was Part 3, so...
Yeah, it is...
Stand battle every episode.
It is... Yeah, Part 3 is Part 3. And Part 5 is the next most popular one, so they could go for that 2-season thing again, but I fucking desperately hope they don't, because I'm looking forward to everything after it far more than it.
Yeah, after 5 just gets so much better as far as I'm aware anyway.
I think I say this every episode, but you should really start reading Part 8.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Then you can join us. Then you can join us crying every episode, every time they do something to Yasuo. Yeah.
Araki getting cut. Anything else? For me, either you've done anything else?
For the past, I believe, week, I've been playing the worst version of. Well, no, it's not vanilla. So, second worst version of Persona 3. Persona 3 FES, and I don't care what anyone says, this game is the most unbalanced thing I've probably played in a very long time.
But strategy, Christian.
There is no strategy. I've been playing every battle with the mindset of using my party members as meat shields. If they do anything useful, it's not because I told them to. Like, oh my god. Alright. I'm going to go on a rant right now about how...
God, here we go.
Now, here's the thing. Let's saddle up, in boys and girls. Persona 3 FES is unique in that you can't control your party members. I don't know why. In Persona 1 and 2, you can control your party members. It's retarded.
Wait, you can't?
You can in the first 2 games. Here, you can't. They're AI controlled.
Oh,
which is very bad in a game where your party members can possibly give the enemy extra turns. What compounds this issue is that your only method of communicating, of making your party members do anything, even the slightest direction, is your tactics menu. But when you start off, you only have 3 options. As you go along the game, you get more. So from the get-go, you're handicapped already by like 5 different ways from Sunday. You can't tell them what to do, and even when you can, they mightn't listen because, like, I remember in a bunch of cases, I told Yukari, don't attack, heal support. First thing she does, attacks. And I just put my hands onto my head, and at that moment came to a realization, if these people aren't going to win, then I have to. So I haven't been depending on my party members for anything. But luckily I don't have to, because this game is very easy to break. I showed Reidy earlier an image of Cert, level 50-something. 99 magic stats.
Yep.
That took 10 minutes. Well, not even 10 minutes, because like your social stats raise so fast in this game. I was done by October. So for the next, I'm in the November now. So, and I've been doing nothing during the nights besides going to Tartarus and the arcade, which can raise one of your stats by 3. So I just went to the arcade repeatedly until certain stats were pretty broken. And since I have severe spells on him, I don't have to put any effort into anything anymore, except when the game cheats me and then I lose. I have to start again. I think at some point I'm going to remember the entire poem Igor gives you when you die. Death is not a hunter, unbeknownst to its prey.
but Christian, in CMC, she's happy. You can't tell a story about death and have someone be happy. That's not allowed.
But
I've seen that take come up so much this week. It's fucking weird.
There was an actual take on that. That's an actual take on it.
Yeah, I've seen a load of people standing on Twitter.
Operation Babe Hunt wasn't the thing. Yeah, this game is kind of spastic with its mood sometimes.
In fairness, Operation Babe Hunt is still in P3. Is still in the FMC route. Except
no, it's not. You ignore it completely.
I thought it still happened, and they were just really pathetic.
It cuts to the end.
Okay.
Of it. It doesn't tell you anything that actually happened during it, which is an improvement to be sure.
Yeah. And no, that isn't.
Because
improvement. Because it's not a great part of that game.
I mean, what would the female protagonist do hitting on women? I mean, no, she already does do that. But.
Yeah, of course. But we know Hashino wouldn't allow that.
But hey, so
yeah.
Well, Hashino had some very weird ideas for Persona 3. Like, it was a great idea to change things up like this. But the way he did it was very fucking weird. Because, why do I have to date every girl just to max out their S-Link?
Christian. You have to date all the girls.
No, because they can catch you for cheating if you're not careful. Why did they do that? But, like, is Hashino compensating? Did he either date every girl in high school, or did he date none? I don't understand why he did...
Dated none. Have you ever read an interview with that man? He definitely dated none.
Because, like, it's just for some reason you can't max out a girl's S-Link in this game without having dating them. And they can catch you for that.
Yeah. You know what's
so dumb?
My favorite Hashino quote in an interview is when he's like, "I have never been friends with a woman," and then Suijima is in the room with him, and Suijima is like, I haven't either, but I'm totally open to it. And like Hashino's like, I have never and cannot imagine ever being friends with a woman.
Well, don't you?
Maybe that's it. Yeah, he's never been friends with a woman. He doesn't know what it's like.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't. But like, so what? Did he either date every woman he ever met, or did he date none? But like, I think
he's never met a woman.
This is gonna be like the start of Dragon Ball over again. Wait, Christian, you've seen? Did I show you that? I have.
No.
Have I never shown either of you the very start of Dragon Ball, where for like 10 episodes it's just Goku going around pulling up the skirts of women and
all right, I remember.
I've heard things,
but like.
I remember,
dude. Yeah. It's like, but they got it right before. So what happened? Did Hashino meet a woman?
Well, no, clearly someone just went, hey, fucking... Hashna, what the fuck are you doing? Probably Suijima. That's Suijima.
Suijima got a girl. But, like... God. Oh, it's so dumb.
I'm so glad.
Yukari's the best character, guys.
Okay, has he made some of my favorite games of all time? Yeah. Am I glad he's not going to do that anymore? Yeah.
Well, he's gotten so much better, though.
He had... yeah.
What? You saw P5. There was some good friend girls in there.
Okay.
Very good friend girls.
I was talking about the two gay guys.
Right. Yeah, but every Japan game has bad trans jokes.
Where
was
they in P5?
Every single JRPG.
I don't remember those in P5.
There was one in the equivalent of the red light street you go to. I remember. But like bad trans jokes, bad gay jokes, that's every JRPG. So it's not something that you can entirely single that series up for. I mean, it's still shit, but it happens.
P4 didn't really have terrible trans jokes. It just had a joke of a trans story.
No, I think there was. Well, yeah, but P5 wasn't the exception, and also.
No, P5 is better than the other two at it, but it's still not fucking great.
I mean, at least in the P3P, they straight up just replaced it with Kawakami, which is, fair trade-off.
You mean, what's her name? I've forgotten her name.
Not Kawakami, Kashiwagi.
Yeah.
I'd like it if it was Kawakami, but it's not.
It would have been much better, yes.
It would have been much better.
What were we talking about?
This we were talking about how Persona 3 FPS is a terrible game.
Yeah, it's
a terrible game.
People who hold P3 up on a pedestal should maybe take another look at it. Like there are a few people on my Twitter timeline, and keep in mind I follow 2,000 people, so I see a lot of this shit. There are people who like put P3 up on the few put P2 on that pedestal as well. A few put P3 on this pedestal and like, no, this is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this. And like, that's not true of any game. Like,
yeah, but like even more with P3 is just
like.
I mean, come on, the Marin Karen memes are there for a reason.
Like I recognize that each of my fucking 5 favorite games all time all have massive problems. Like
Nier.
Just Nier.
Just Nier.
Like, Nier has some problems, maybe.
Some.
Like Persona 5 has like some pacing issues at points. It's got. It drops a lot of its social commentary completely.
But then again, you gotta consider, was the social commentary in the series ever good?
But they doesn't excuse it. Like Mario Galaxy could. That is the hardest one. The one I have the hardest time. That and Yakuza are the ones that I have the hardest time coming up with issues with.
I can do it easily for Mario Galaxy. I fucking hate the purple coins.
Fair, I haven't gotten that far yet.
I think I could be wrong, but is Mario Galaxy one of those games? Mario Galaxy is one of those games where it's like you need to collect this many whatever to progress, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's
you need a certain amount of stars.
But I've just been playing all the levels, so I've been like 10 stars ahead of that everywhere.
Yeah, as long as you just do everything in the level that you can see, you'll get enough.
Yeah. Like you don't have to do secret shit for any of that. Whereas like in 3D Land wasn't it a case of like you had to have a certain amount of collectibles to proceed in 3D
Yeah,
Land.
but in 3D Land that only became an issue with the special worlds. Like the counter for the actual main game was so piss low.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Games,
But yeah, Persona 3 is
video games, they're bad.
all of them, every single one.
Yep.
They're not good.
None of them are good.
None of them, not at all.
They are dangerous.
Dangerous to society.
Okay, anything in your week, Kevin?
Not really. I played Overwatch for the first time.
Oh, my condolences.
My condolences as well.
Why? What's wrong? What do you have against Overwatch?
It's a video game.
Yeah, the video games are bad. Did you hear us? We weren't joking.
Overwatch in particular.
Do you have something against Overwatch, Reidy, that we haven't heard about?
It is not fun.
I liked it. I think that it would definitely take me a while to get used to it. If I played it like
Yeah, it controls fine. The people don't know how to play that game, and that.
Did you get paired with a lot of bad people on one occasion or something?
Yeah, I did. On a lot of occasions, people don't know how to play that game. And you know.
Yeah, Overwatch master here, Sean Reidy.
Yeah, I know how to stand near the fucking payload.
You must be king of Salmon Run.
I really am. I feel I'm always a fucking liability on my Salmon Run teams. But I don't play with randoms, so it's all right. They know what to expect. So with that, should we move into the news?
Guess so.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get.
Actually, can I point out one thing about P3 FES?
Yeah.
That I forgot to mention. The animated cutscenes are so fucking bad.
Oh, they're awful.
I don't think they took them out of the PSP version just so they could have more space. I think they took them out because they didn't want people to fucking see them. They're not good.
They really suck.
Yeah, I for a while I only knew the bad one where they were all taking the picture and Koromaru looks like a fucking dog meme. But it gets even worse. The proportions are all wrong and the fucking cinematography is just edgy as all hell. I thought the opening looked edgy, but some of them are just really bad.
And it's an issue where after that P4s are fine. They're still not great, but. And then P5, they're so much better, but the in-game cutscenes look way better. So, why bother? And that's why anime also not good.
Hey, at least I got to see the hidden secrets that they didn't keep in the PSP version, and that's Minato's beautiful heart icon when he saw Aegis. Good.
Yeah,
worth buying FES just for that.
There's some good. I've seen some good Makoto and Aegis dancing art going around. I'll try to find it for you. News. A very important piece of news here. Nintendo World Championships 2017 coming in October. Hey guys.
Yeah.
You
guys, Aaron Hansen. Yeah.
Do you guys remember what was announced at the last Nintendo World Championships?
What was it?
Earthbound Beginnings.
Fuck off.
Here we go.
We were just talking about
I just made that
you
joke.
Fool. Yeah. But
It's
also
fine, it's fine, Christian. Leave the boy to his delusions.
At the same time,
Let
that
him
would be
cling to them while he can.
That would be the placement at Smash, though. More seriously. Because
but it has to be leaked first, really.
That's true. Yeah.
It's not coming out unless it's leaked first.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Nintendo World Championships. Some people are going to play Nintendo games. I guess.
Aaron Hansen might be there. Oh, did you hear about Aaron Weber sending Aaron Hansen cupcakes?
No, this seems like bribery.
He did that. bad bribery, for God's sake, and like a bunch of Let's Play channels I watch are just like, oh yeah, we hate Sonic, give us cupcakes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, what is Aaron Webber? What is Aaron Webber even doing anymore? I don't know.
Making that fucking money.
What money?
Wait, which one is
Sonic
Aaron
Twitter
Webber
money?
again? Is
That,
he?
yeah, that's Sonic Twitter money.
Which one is Aaron Webber?
He's the Sonic Twitter.
Oh.
He is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Mania 3 days, boy.
He is the
Mania
man known
3
on the
days.
internet as Sonic.
I'm tempted to get Mania for whatever reason.
It's only
I don't know.
fucking. It's only 20 fucking euro. Just fucking buy it.
I have the money in my eShop account now. Can't
I'm
pre-order it
gonna
'cause
be going
Nintendo
in-
don't know what that is.
I mean, I'm gonna be going in soon enough to get credit for fucking Odyssey.
Just
Yeah,
goddamn
Odyssey's too much.
fucking just get it on PS4, Reidy. Then you can have it at midnight.
Well,
like
no,
me.
because I want to play it on this. I don't know when the eShop. I heard something about the eShop updating at midnight, so who knows? We'll see.
I'm gonna wait for the reviews and I'm gonna wait to see what you think.
Yeah,
Because like I'm not a huge Sonic fan, but
I'm not the biggest either, but I'm like gameplay wise, but I'm there for that classic Sonic aesthetic. It's a nice.
yeah, I like the way it looks and I like the music, but I'm not a.
Gotta be
I
there.
like the way it
fan
looks
of
and I like
gameplay.
the way it sounds. You know.
Gotta
Yeah.
be there for the
But
brand,
like,
boy.
if I feel as though if I like actually buy the game though, I might feel obligated to play at least most of it.
Dude, it's only gonna take you like a day to finish. Well, alright, in your
Is it
case,
that
you might
short?
add a couple of
And
Sonic games don't take more than a day to finish.
And I'm
That's
assuming that this one will not jump you back to the start of the world.
No,
when you
it
look
has
forward.
the level select.
Good.
Christian, are you getting the what's it called special edition?
No.
No,
I don't have the fucking money. If I win it in a Twitter raffle, then maybe, but I don't know.
Dragon Quest Builders 2 coming later this year to PS4 and to Switch, which is
Here we go.
Kevin might.
That's the Stardew Valley thing, isn't it?
That's the Minecraft.
Minecraft, that's it.
Minecraft Stardew Valley, my favorite.
It's not Stardew Valley at all, really. It's a Minecraft RPG, pretty much. Like, you just walk into town and people are like, "Hey, fucking build this for me," and you build it for them. I heard great things about the first one.
I got good reviews.
Couldn't care less.
Yeah.
I was never one for Dragon Quest.
I really wanted to get into Dragon
Is
Quest.
anyone on this side of the world?
Yeah, it's just Japan. I mean, yeah. I hear people moping about Dragon Quest Snow again. I'm not going to be one of those people.
I wouldn't mind having that slime PS4 controller.
Also, can I talk about how much I hate Sega for a second?
But we're Sega shells. That's our actually.
Our brand.
Could
Yeah.
you
By the way, are we getting those cool? Yep, they might be watching. We have to be careful.
No, they might be.
Yeah, check this out. Guys, I'd like you all to remind you, buy Yakuza 0. It's really good, 10 out of 10 game. I'm not even lying. That's actually That's actually 100% true. It is a very good game. It's very good. It's 10 out of 10. Actually, 10 out of 10 game.
Are we gonna count Zero and Kiwami as one game when it comes down to Game of the Year talk?
Oh yeah, we applied for a review code for Kiwami.
Shut up! They might be watching. We gotta be careful. We need to be successful. We need to be successful in corporate
They might.
shows.
Actually, wait, no, these don't get posted to the site anymore. Yeah, no, we're good.
No, they do.
Yeah,
They get posted to the site, but they're not they don't get posted on the homepage.
Okay.
So you need to
he's
do
not
some
gonna-
digging to find them. You
he's not
need a
gonna
direct
check.
link, basically.
Yeah, they're not gonna check. We're safe. We can talk about being corporate shows any day.
Yeah.
So if you use the promo code corporate show at our site, Organised Nonsense, you will get a free option to buy Christian
Copies of
Broderick the
Valkyria
Sonic
Revolution.
Mania.
They're just giving them away.
No, you will have the option to buy Christian Broderick Sonic Mania Collector's Edition. And you will have no choice but to do that because you put in the promo code, so you have to do that.
Yeah, Super Meat Boy coming to Switch.
And also, if you happen to have any promo codes, if you happen to have any download codes for Sonic Mania at this moment, fucking give them to me.
Yeah, those are probably on eBay, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I've seen people playing the game on
only
Twitter,
Switch ones though.
And I've seen people.
Water.
They're probably Switch codes for Sonic Mania on eBay right now because it leaked and Switch codes like redeem now as opposed to the Xbox and PS4 ones, which have a time lock on because no pre-orders on Switch.
Yeah, but review codes are out as well. Like I've seen reviewers. Yeah. And it's like, it's
the game's out in 3 days, Christian.
Yeah, but also I don't fucking care. I want to play it now. You know, I only have so much time left in August.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. In the opening animation for Sonic Mania, which is pretty good. You know those little portal things?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it was pretty plainly all the worlds, which I assume some of which were not announced.
Yeah, some of them were not announced. One of them, I think, was Lava Reef, maybe. I couldn't really see much of the rest.
You could look all that up right now, Christian.
No, fuck off! I'm not spoiling it. Ugh. Yeah, there are spoilers going on.
Holy shit!
People are game codes.
Oh, I couldn't find them.
People are streaming the game. People are playing the game, and I'm just. That would be like.
At least you're not playing on PC.
Oh yeah, no, I'm playing PS4. Yeah, the PC version got delayed. Why did it get delayed though? Was there a reason?
To ensure that it's good.
So to ensure that people don't get the game early again.
Maybe. Meat Boy coming to Switch.
Yeah, I couldn't find it, but did they give a release date or price point for it? I couldn't find it.
I just showed it running on a Switch.
Yeah, I just saw the Twitter.
Man, dude,
yep.
Like.
It won't have a good soundtrack, but oh well.
No, but the good soundtrack's fucking gone.
Yep, long gone.
What's wrong with the good? Why the soundtrack?
The original Meat Boy soundtrack was much better, and they had to get rid of it because they had a falling out with the musician, I think.
Yeah. The two people who developed it have falling out. So.
Jesus.
I thought that because I'd watched Indie Game the movie, and I knew there were two lads working on it, and I noticed only one guy worked on Binding of Isaac.
Well, it was him and another guy.
It was him and someone else.
And that other guy has kept working with him since. So
yeah, making bad DLC.
His newest game is coming to Switch soon. It's out on PC now.
Yeah, you know what isn't out on PC? You know what isn't out on PC?
Sonic Mania?
Yeah, not on PC.
Apollo Justice is coming to the eShop, remastered, better than ever before.
I thought it was already out.
No, it is on mobile, I think.
No, I mean I thought it was out on 3DS already.
I think it's just mobile. It's coming to the eShop later this year. Yeah, it's Apollo Justice. We've gone over this.
I'm not fucking buying it again. Why would I? Yep. I already have my copy.
Yep. But the redrawn art, Christian.
It's not redrawn. It's just the old art, except instead of being put through a pixel filter.
Yep.
It's probably gonna look as bad as the actual HD collection did, where it's like,
Hey,
I'll never forget.
At least it doesn't look as bad as the 999 remake.
Dude, no, like you know that animation Phoenix does where he like hits that piece of paper with his hand.
Yeah.
That has like 2 frames of animation in the HD remake. In the original version, they animated his fucking hand moving.
Yeah.
Whereas in the HD version, it's just the 2 images of his hand hitting the paper and not hitting it. It looks.
Yeah, but I don't like how the 999 remake looks, so I'm gonna be bitter about that.
Yeah, well, it's not as bad as the HD Ace Attorney remake, trust me. Oh, what
We'll
did they
talk about
remove
this
the frame?
after.
Did we remove the frames of animation for that or something?
Well, yeah, there are none.
Oh, so it doesn't have any animation at all.
I don't think so. It might have been, like, vaguely. I know this is a story you're pretty skeptical of, Christian, but there was some potential new Mega Man concept art buried in Legacy Collection 2.
I don't think that's going to mean anything. It's literally just
weird,
one.
though.
It's literally just one. It's literally just one piece of concept that they didn't show yet. I mean, that could be anything. It will definitely not be a new game.
It is the Smash outfit, though. Like, it has a bunch of design elements that weren't on the Mega Man suit until Smash.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know. It would be a good time to do that with the TV show coming up, assuming they don't go the Sonic Boom route.
What happened to the Mighty Number 9 TV show, guys?
Yeah, I wonder.
They bricked the Wii U's, that's what happened.
Fuck off. No, more like it showed that people.
Oh, did you see a few weeks ago the
what happened?
The backers got their physical copies, and they had to make them. They had to make the physical copies. It was like cardboard that you had to fold to make the box.
What?
It didn't even come.
What? Oh my fucking god!
It was literally just a cardboard box you had to fold out with Mighty Number 9 art on it.
Oh my fucking god!
And I got this
Hold
like
on.
2-3 weeks ago.
Oh my god! That's oh my god! Concepts. Why?
Since
I think they made the second that other game that Keiji Inafune made.
did that fucking Red Ash anime come out?
I don't think so.
Who cares
I
anymore?
think it did.
No, it couldn't have.
Oh, they made Recore. Yeah.
Who fucking cares anymore?
Recore had some ideas. It wasn't finished. Like blatantly. But you know, there was something there. The Gundam Versus open beta will be starting for 2 days on September 2nd. That's cool. I don't like arena fighters, but I like mechs in video games. So I will give that a go.
Huh. The Red Ash thing did come out.
Yeah.
Wait, what? It did?
The Red
Yeah,
Ash
it came
anime,
out
not the
in
game.
March.
What?
Yeah.
No. How?
Isn't it just like 20 minutes though?
No, yeah, it's
Is
a
it-
1 episode thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's make your own anime. They sent you the materials to make it yourself. They sent you a copy of the script.
was rated-
some pens, and you animate it yourself.
It was rated by 64 people. Has a 6.06 rating.
Yep.
On Mal.
Seems about right.
And there are 1,000 people who have said they've watched it in total.
Seems pretty deserving. Swery, director of Deadly Premonition and D4, will be announcing a new game at PAX West on September 2nd. I really want to like his games all the time, but can never... I like so much of the tone around them, but hate the actual games themselves. So I hope this one is a good video game. But the last time I asked for that with a director, I got Nier Automata. So,
dude, come on, how much? You can't hate it that much, really. This is not near. It's bad.
It's my fourth favorite game of the year.
Fourth favorite game, and you treat it like shit, like literally every time you talk about it.
Yeah, but tough love. It is below Puyo Puyo Tetris. In story as well as gameplay.
Can I complain? Yeah, no, Puyo Puyo Tetris is a better story than Nier Automata.
Yeah, no, I'm same voice cast too. So
yeah. Can I complain?
T is a much better character than 9S.
Yeah. Can I complain about Sega for a second?
You did that already.
Sure.
Yeah, but can I complain?
Is this why?
No, here's the thing. Since we're not in danger of losing our sick review copies, then
actually, Deep Silver did publish the game you're about to talk about.
They did publish 3D Classics
Collection.
Yeah,
they did. It was the first one they did.
I've bought it.
Yeah.
So they can enjoy my hard-earned €27 or so.
Yeah.
And whatever, but it's not as good as I thought it would be, because I basically only bought that thing for Puyo Puyo 2, which was I assumed to be fully translated because the title was translated.
Yeah.
That title is 100% unique.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's the exact same. It's just a direct arcade port, even with the little and you know how I can tell how it's 100% direct? At the start of the game, there's a little ad thing that says "Act Against AIDS." It says "Act Against AIDS." There's a little thing with a compile, and then it says "Act Against AIDS."
It was the 80s.
Heart thing, yeah. So a direct arcade port then. Oh god. And I like Puyo Puyo, but I also like being able to read the dumb story.
Yeah.
And I also got Puyo Pop Fever. It isn't called Puyo Puyo, Ganabad. But it is not as good as Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Oh yeah, because they had another.
They had no budget
to refine it after that.
But there is, it's not that good in terms of that thing that those little sections in Puyo Puyo Tetris where you get a set stack and you have to cause a combo to happen. Yep. The little fever sections. That's something that you can do on the spot with a gauge. And once you get that first, you've basically won. So it's not that hard either. The voice cast is not good, and you can't skip the dialogue. So I might pick up that for a very long while.
That was a pre-Ringo era. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, Puyo Puyo 7 came after. Ringo is, of course, the savior of the Puyo Puyo franchise.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen some of the... Well, the writing is way better. I'm playing Puyo Puyo Fever, and it's
divided into B... It is divided into BR and AD before Ringo and Anno Domini,
Yeah, but the writing in Puyo Puyo 7 is Tetris tier, not as good, but close. Whereas Puyo Puyo Fever, as I've seen it, is not as good. So yeah, at least I didn't pay much for it, so I don't.
I wonder how much of that is just dodgy translation rather than
maybe.
After all, translation of shit like Puyo Puyo Sons seems pretty okay. I know.
They put their good spin on it, Satan saying, "I'm going to get all the girls." Yes. Good.
I mean, he will.
I mean, they need to have fun with a translation like that, and they definitely did in Puyo Puyo Tetris, where there's literally a section where they use the screams, but they describe the scream as I can't remember what it was in particular, but it's good.
Yeah.
Puyo Puyo Fever is unfortunately Puyo Pop Fever is unfortunately not as good.
Yeah. Oh well. Ben Affleck says that the Justice League reshoots that have been happening under the supervision of Mr. Joss Whedon are pretty major.
No.
Major.
Very major. In that we don't want that. Get him away from that fucking script, please.
Yeah.
Breasted boobily down the stairs, titillatingly moving. God, never forget.
I mean, that wasn't. To be clear to anyone listening, Joss Whedon didn't write that, but he got close.
He was so close. No. What he wrote was worse, because at least that one was a fucking parody. That was someone straight-faced writing that shit.
Writing what, sorry?
You forget the one where it's script. And then the guy says, it's like Christmas.
The one we were talking about before.
Yeah, and the guy says it's Christmas, and I'm like, what the fuck is this damn shit? They let him. No, he's just writing his own mad little scripts, mad little fan fiction. Gonna put it on Wattpad. What is cover of his him and his does he have a wife?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then him and his wife both in Wonder Woman costumes as their Wattpad cover for his fan fiction.
Yeah, there was stuff swirling that it was like a different film was the wording I'd seen before, but now Ben Affleck's come out and say it, and oof,
boy,
I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather Snyder.
I mean, what was the last thing Joss Whedon did?
Avengers 2.
Okay, I think I might agree with you now.
Yeah. In greener pastures, Avengers 4 has begun filming.
Oh.
Yay! Countdown of spoilers from people not being on set. Yeah, I don't know. That's just a weird, fun tidbit because
Yay.
Avengers 3 not out for another year. And one somewhat somber piece of news on a thing I like to ruminate on a lot. Actually, I'll get to that after. Dan Harmon says that Community died when Donald Glover left.
I mean, that's not wrong.
He might have a point, but I still like a lot of that show after him. But there was a fun piece in that interview where, he's talking about how it got to a point where, Donald was doing so much stuff off script in the shooting that, in the writers' room, eventually they would just start ending scenes with and then Donald says something funny, and it would just work. And
Jesus fuck, that sounds amazing.
Yeah,
I thought it was dead.
I started rewatching Community yesterday. Turns out my favorite TV show ever. It's still kind of good. Weird.
I started rewatching How I Met Your Mother because there's only so many times you can rewatch the '70s show.
Yeah.
I think no one should ever rewatch How I Met Your Mother. Actually.
Yeah, especially.
Did not age well. Did not age well.
Fair,
I think it's fine.
I just meant the ending.
Even when you get past the ending, it just does not age well.
Yeah, knowing that the entire premise of the show was for nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Why did they do that? No, just to be a dick. Because that just makes basically most of the episodes, if not all of them, unwatchable.
Yep.
It's nice. It's very nice.
It really is.
But you know what is pretty good that I would. Okay, not good, but for some reason, no. Actually, no. I won't bring that up. That's not good. I'm not going to bring that up. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that.
Okay, fine by me.
Because I don't watch sitcoms a lot, so
yeah.
I mean, Frasier is the difference because Frasier is a very good show. You should watch that.
Yeah. I tweeted I found the message I sent months ago about the Frasier Yakuza crossover, and I tweeted it, and it got someone I told you about before obsessed with the idea of a Frasier Steins;Gate crossover.
What?
I think I've seen something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Just why? But
he's in Akihabara looking for computers.
God. You use me.
You can write Frasier. You can write Frasier into anything, really. Just try it.
I mean, I'm not one for fan fiction, but
this is Frasier fiction, though. It's pretty different.
All right,
Three Frasier crossed.
I'm
Big
listening.
Fraser cross Tekken.
It's just like the first line you hear is like, "All right, Kiryu son, I'm listening." I would buy a game. I would pay €70 just for that line alone.
Yep. So, anything we're looking forward to over the next week?
Gee, I wonder what I'm looking forward to. Nothing at all in particular.
Night Trap. Night Trap, mostly.
No.
The
my Sonic Mania.
triumphant return of the Sega. Like, on Tuesday. Night Trap. Do you see that Night Trap, the physical edition of Night Trap PS4, sold out in 2 minutes?
I haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah, because it was an online thing. It was limited run.
So like it's like the Undertale thing then.
Yep, sold out in 2 minutes.
Jesus, all.
The collector's edition sold out a minute before it was meant to go up.
How is that even possible?
People love their Night Trap.
Yeah. I mean, if they ever did something like that for like Outrun, I'd be there. Slam that dollar. Slam the dollars.
Well, you say that, but Outrun is not nearly as important to gaming history as Night Trap.
All Night Trap did was make mothers pissed off.
Exactly, and that was very important at the time.
I suppose. But, like, is it still available digitally?
Yeah, it's coming out Tuesday. Same.
Okay, well,
same,
then I don't...
Same day as Sonic.
Wait, what? Well, no, I've already paid for my pre-order, but I'm not going to be fucking playing Night Trap on August 15th.
I might.
You better bring fucking Sonic Mania, buddy.
Night Trap's like half an hour long.
So Sonic Mania could be a half an hour long. We don't know anything about it anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, I could know, but I'm not going to. Why would I do that? Ruin the entire game for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I got spoiled tiny bits of Persona 5, and I was fine with it. I would not be fine if I was spoiled even a tiny iota of Sonic Mania.
And you were complaining that they hadn't shown enough new stages.
Because they're giving me the impression that they don't have any. That's the problem. Like, there's a difference between showing the game
off.
off.
Gave me the opposite impression.
Sure. No, I mean, like, if they want to convince me that, okay, they're not going to be reusing stages, because, again, I saw, like, something that looked like Lava Reef. I'm afraid that what I'll find is just more reused stages. I don't want that. I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the optimism going, because my fear here, I'm not afraid of being spoiled, I'm more afraid of finding out that the game is actually just a bunch of reused shit with only 2 new levels.
Okay,
because
fair.
that will actually piss me off.
Yeah. So, see you then when we know.
I guess so.
Yeah, the Sonic Mania podcast. Hopefully with our Yakuza Kiwami review codes. By the way, how's that going, Reidy? Where are they?
And the recording, Kevin.
Where's the Kiwami review codes? Where's the review codes?